The blackout hit just after sunset. No storm. No warning. 1 second my apartment was lit, the next it went dead silent. No hum of electricity, no traffic noise, nothing. Like the whole city had been muted. I lit a candle and told myself to relax. Blackouts happen. That's when I noticed the shadows. They were everywhere, on the walls, under the furniture, stretching across the floor from the candlelight. And they weren't moving. The flame flickered. My hand passed through the light. The shadows stayed perfectly still. I stepped back, heart pounding, and waved my arm again. The shadow of my arm didn't follow. It stayed frozen on the wall, mid-motion, like a photograph. I laughed nervously. My brain tried to explain it. Stress. Panic. Bad lighting. Then the power came back on. The lights snapped to full brightness all at once. And the shadows were still there. Jet black. Sharp-edged. Wrong. They didn't belong to anything anymore. I looked down. I didn't have one. The shadows on the walls began to change, not sliding, not shifting normally, but peeling themselves off the surfaces. Stretching upward, growing taller, deeper, like they were gaining weight. One of them turned its head. I didn't scream. I couldn't. The air felt heavy, like I was breathing through cloth. My ears rang as if pressure was building inside my skull. Then I heard it. A sound like static and breathing mixed together. From behind me. I spun around. My reflection in the dark TV screen had a shadow. It wasn't attached to me. It stood half a second behind, copying my movements too slowly, like it was learning how to pretend. The lights began popping one by one. Kitchen, out. Hallway, out. Bedroom, out. Each time a light died, the shadows grew closer. Not rushing. Hunting. I ran for the front door. My shadow was already there, waiting on the door frame, stretched impossibly tall, its head tilted as if curious. The handle wouldn't turn. The shadow reached out. Not with hands, but with absence, like parts of the room were being erased where it touched. I shut my eyes and screamed. When I woke up, the power was on. Morning light filled the apartment. Everything looked normal. The city said it was a grid failure. Temporary. No damage. But I noticed something as I stood up. My shadow followed me again. Almost. It lags now. Just a fraction of a second behind. And sometimes, when the lights flicker, I can feel it pulling. Like it's trying to remember how to leave the wall. And now, every time the lights flicker, I check the walls before I move. Because I know it's still there. Like, share, and subscribe to Midnight Whispers.